guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I do video about nursing, life in the UK, traveling and lifestyle. If it's your first time seeing my face, welcome. Welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for coming back, and do not make this your last time. Yes, in today's video I'll be talking about updated nursing interview questions. Yes, updated nursing interview questions. If you want to know more about the updated interview question, sit right, let's get into this video. And trust me, the two last question is one of the most important questions, so you have to watch this video to the end. If it's kind of video you've been waiting for, sit down and let's get right into today's video. Everybody knows that nursing interview question comes with, what's the first question? Why did you want to study nursing? I'm gonna skip that. All of you know it. I'm very sure you guys have watched my previous video because I've gotten lots of email. Thank you, Pretty P. Your video helped me to pass my nursing interview. I've applied for nursing for 5 times. I didn't get it. That is the aim, so that everybody can get what they want. You know, that's the aim. So right now, updated nursing interview questions. Some of the questions are still there, which is, why do you want to study nursing? Why did you pick that specific field of nursing? And you know the way to answer them, as I said earlier on, don't tell them you love caring for people. Don't tell them you love caring for people. Tell them how you have cared for somebody. So I'm going to skip that part because I've talked about it. If you've not watched my video, go and watch the first video I did last year. Yeah, so today's is just to give you updated nursing interview question. And one of my updated nursing interview question is, we really need to, I don't want to talk about the CCs of nursing. I don't know what I am talking about, the ones you guys know. I just want to refresh your brain, the CCs of nursing, how you've implemented it, blah 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 blah. That is not what I'm going to talk about today again. So go and watch my first video for you to be able to watch this one. So at this point, I'm talking about strictly updated nursing interview questions. Now, most of the nursing interview questions are strictly, sometimes most of them are in line with, the NMC platforms, the NMC proficiencies. They'll bring out one proficiency and give to you and tell me how you've been able to achieve this proficiency. Because definitely you're going to write this in your RPL. So they just want to hear from the horse's mouth. How have you been able to how have you been able to be an accountable leader? How have you been able to be accountable to your patients? Explain to us. You can't just come and tell them that, oh, I've been an accountable support worker, I account to my patient. Tell us how you were able to be more accountable, or how you've been able to be accountable. How will I watch you? How will you tell me a scenario and I'll be like, yes, you were really accountable? So you need to give us a scenario based answer, how you've been accountable. Make it specific, but give us a scenario based answer. And then focus more on your platform, because trust me, every question they're going to ask you is going to revolve around NMC platform. Go and read the NMC platform. Is online. As they said, Google is your friend. Anyhow you want to call it, choose, is your friend. Go browse, check, read. The platform is there. Another thing is, go and look at the codes of conduct, because sometimes they may chip in questions and say, the NMC code of conduct says this. You as a student nurse in practice, or being an healthcare worker, what do you think about it? What's your opinion? You need to go and learn about it. You need to read NMC code, not like read it, but just have an idea, because definitely you can't read all the code now. Until maybe when you become a student. Even students, some students don't even used to read most of the code. They have a brief summary of what the code is all about. But if you're going to an interview, go and read the code. I cannot be telling you here, it's a long video, it will be long. Go and read the code so you equip yourself, so by the time they do you do you understand? You kill the interview. Another thing again is, go and learn about know about conflict-based question, like conflict resolution. How have you been able to resolve conflict in your place of work? Don't dare go and tell them that you've not had conflict in place of work. Come closer, come closer, come closer. Have you not experienced work conflicts before? Have you not experienced someone and someone fighting at work? It's not like physical fight, but even if it's beefing, you've experienced it. Exactly. That's what they want you to say. They don't want you to tell them that it's you. And you, how are you even going to say you are the one that experienced conflict? Shall just give a scenario on how you've been able to, resolve the conflict. You were there. Did you just hear from one side? Did you support one person? You talk about, how you talk to the two parties, try to resolve the issue. If the issue is not getting to how you want it or the normal way, take it to the managerial level and all that. So they want to see how you are being able to dissolve conflict. So don't say I've not dissolved conflict before. Wrong. So go and learn about conflict based issue. One thing you should get prepared when doing your nursing interview is policies and issue within the healthcare setting. This is like the ultimate thing they ask now. Policies and issue. They will just bring out one policy, so they'll ask you, do you know what policies are in the healthcare setting? Do you know what issues? What's the current issues that is happening now? What do you have to say about it? So you need to know at least 3 issues that is currently happening in healthcare setting. So many issues. The latest, especially if you know the latest one, it's going to be interesting, because if you're telling them like the latest one, for example, they'll be like, yes, this, it's going to be more interactive, and they'll be understanding. Don't go and bring issue that have happened a long time ago. It's okay for you to bring it though. If you're not going to talk about COVID has passed now. Like, people still have COVID, but look for something current, very, very recent, that is taking trend. Is going to give you upper hand, boost your chances of passing the interview, or not even it will boost your chances. You will definitely pass the interview, because that's the things they want. They want to know whether you're updated, how like you're learning, your brain is it up to date? Is it up to date? You dey read properly? Do you read properly? I'm bad. See, I'm in language now. I just finished translating in English. I translated in Pidgin. I translated in Yoruba. I translated in Igbo. Just pick the one you want, in case you did not hear me. I'm maybe from my fans and my people from other African countries. You can hear English language. You get it? I'm happy today. So let's move. So another thing is, you should be able to give them good reason why you're the best candidates. Like, this is where you talk about your skills, your communication skills, how you are able to deliver person-centered care for patients. You need to know all those things, empathy, all those things. You need to all those ones are in the first one. That's what I'm talking about. They are in the first one. But you need to understand why you need to tell them why you're the best candidate. Another thing you should know again is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? When you qualify, where do you see yourself? Where's your career progression? I used to think it's only people that are trying to get a job they're asking now. Now they're also asking students, nurses that wants to come into the course. What do you want to? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Because even in the next 5 years, you are done with uni. So where do you see yourself? Do you want to be Oga wife, or you want to be billionaire, or you want to be a good nurse, or you want to be a nurse practitioner, a nurse consultant, an advanced clinical practitioner? Where do you want to be? Just tell them. Well, don't go and say you want to be Oga wife, because this one I say you want to be Oga wife. Don't go and say you want to be Oga wife, because it's not me that said it. So I'm just giving you an example. So don't call me. Don't go and say it's Pretty Pin that said you can say you want to be Oga wife. Say something that has to do with your field. You want to be Oga wife. It's between you and your God. Even me too. I want to be Oga wife. Don't say it loud though. Hey, cousin, also. But make sure you say something that has to do with nursing. That's the most important thing. Say something that has to do with nursing. Yes, they want to know. It's very important. Make sure you tell them where they will have to see you the next 5 years, because if you're not there, I'll finally come and meet you there, because I want to see you there. Do you understand? Don't be at the talk. Don't mind me. So the next thing on my list is How do you deal with stress? Like, you need to go and see. Let me tell you, now they ask questions on resilience, like how do you deal with stress at work, how do you cope, are you able to do, ask you, nursing is very stressful, going to school placement, you have to do 2,300 hours for free, non-paid. How are you going to cope with it? Like, you need to talk them through on resilience, like what are your coping strategy? Do you understand? So it's very, very important. See, this one is very, very important. They are asking it like tomorrow, no day. So go on. Anything that is your coping strategy. Whether your coping strategy is playing football on a weekend, going for self-care, doing pedicure and manicure, going for holiday. Just go and strategize what is your... Don't go and say, I can cope under this, I can cope with stress. Nobody copes with stress. That one is a lie. We are all lying. Nobody gives that kind of lie these days. You need to say how you cope with stress. Like me, how I cope with stress. I go on holidays, I go for self-care, I go and eat good food, go for it, go to a nice fancy posh luxury restaurant, and just go and have good meal, just take good pictures, go for a spa date, just say something you love doing, because them two they'll tell you what they love doing too when they are stressed out, because we are all stressed. This life sometimes is stressful, so don't go and say you can cope in stress. You cannot cope. It's a lie. It's a lie that you're lying. You yourself, you that is watching this video, don't go and say it. Say how you cope with stress, things you do when you're stressed out, how you're going to cope with stress when you start the course. Because, come closer, if you start the course, the kind of stress you've never seen in your life, you will see it in the course. I am telling you, that's what they will ask you. They want to know. They want to see that thing that gives you joy. Trust me, even the interviewer will even be like, oh my, maybe you say something, maybe you say you like playing basketball. Because I have a student that she said she loves playing volleyball. Only for her to figure out that, is it volleyball or basketball? I can't remember what she even said. Only for her to discover that even the interviewer that loves playing that thing, that's what she does sometimes. I can't remember. I know it's one of the game, whether it's badminton, is something. And they started talking about it. It became she told me, she was like, pretty good. It was so like, it didn't even feel like interview again. It was more relaxed. We started talking about, the game, different types of basketball players. And you see, that's how it is. And there's no how you will not get the interview. You will get it. You will get it. So you see, you can't just go and say, I know how to cope with stress. Erao, madam sir, well done. International communication, I salute you. Only you is the coper of stress. Only you can cope stress. Well done. Continue. Go and tell that you like coping with stress. But if that one thing will happen to you and you say they will go and open your interview, they say you said you like coping with stress, say it. You're used to things that challenge you, but these are some of the way you ease out pressure on you, like going out on a spa. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I just go for a very Thai massage. Just to be like, wow, I think I just went from holiday last week and I had a Thai massage. And trust me, these people like to G's. They like it all. They just want you to feel relaxed. So do it. Don't go and say you cope with stress. Because I know all of you. Why I'm stressing these things, that I know many people, they will say, I love coping with stress. You think is Iyabasira or Mama Tunde that is doing interview for you, that if you say you love coping with stress, you'll be like, hey, you have passed it. No. Say you don't like coping with stress. Don't say you don't like coping with stress, but say you have strategies or ways to skills on how you cope with stress. So go and read more on resilience and coping mechanism at place of work, so that you know what to say. And think about things that when you have so much stress in you, what are the things you do? Are you the one that sleep from morning to night like me? So you just think. And lastly, the last one, which is very important, as I said, the last two I'm going to say are like the most important one. You need to tell them your strengths and your weakness. Like, you need to be able to explain properly. You see, they're going to do SWOT analysis on you, and a SWOT or SWOT analysis on you. So now they are bringing this SWOT system. They want to know your strength, they want to know your weakness, you know, and they'll ask you why this university. Do you understand? So go and if you don't know your strength, I'm very sure that there's nobody in this planet that don't know their strength. If you don't know your strength, go online, go and read about SWOT analysis. Draw your strength, draw your weakness, do the SWOT analysis, put them there. It's going to help you, guide you on what to say. That's a very, very good this thing to use so that it will guide you. And when you've watched this video and you've passed your interview, come down to this comment section and say, Principal. So guys, this is the updated nursing interview question for MSc, BSc. Do not forget that they ask you clinical or decision-making question. Those ones are in my first video, of which, you know, they keep asking you just to test your, you know, your decision-making skills. How will you be able to make decision? How are you fast in critical thinking? Those ones are involved. That's why I did not talk about it. So don't say, oh, they're no longer asking that one. They are asking. That's why I use the word updated. You know, the few things they've added and they've updated to their question list. So we've come to the end of this video. Guys, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, do not forget to do those good things. All those good things I used to do, like share, like comment, like subscribe, so that I will have ginger to do this video. Hey God, I'm so happy today. That's why you see me like I'm bubbling everywhere, so that I'll have ginger to do this video. You get me? So guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I remain your humble girl. Let's go again, aka Pretty Pin, aka Baby Girl for Life, aka the girl with the vibe again, Agba Bola. Hey, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.